Lily met Marco at an art fair in Miami where his installation, a wall of suspended glass, caught the light. Like 100 small suns. She was visiting from Seattle for a residency, and their conversation moved like the tide, warm, inevitable. They fell quickly into a romance framed by beaches and late-night food trucks, but residency months meant she flew back to the damp green of Puget Sound. He stayed in Miami, where heat felt like a language. Distance became an ache, but also a promise. They decided to write to each other, letters that arrived with the rhythm of stamps and the intimacy of penmanship. Marco wrote about his studio's stubborn leaks and a stray heron that visited the roof. Lily wrote about rain, about cedar, and the way light slips between firs. Their letters were long and ordinary and spilling with small trusting things. Months passed. Invitations required that Marco travel to galleries in Europe. Lily was offered a teaching position in Seattle that anchored her. They stitched life across miles with words, visits, and a stubborn faith that ink could bridge ocean. In one letter, Marco wrote about a regret. He had once hesitated on a job offer that might have changed everything. Lily confessed her fear that one day one of them would make a leap that didn't include the other. The emotional twist arrived when Marco accepted a show in Barcelona that might become a permanent relocation. They made a choice not to guarantee forever, which seemed too large a claim, but to guarantee presence when possible. On a gray morning in Seattle, beneath a flight of gulls, Marco arrived with a single suitcase and a handful of letters he had never mailed. He had decided, imperfectly and bravely, to test what daily life would feel like when shared. They lived between seasons, Miami sun against Seattle drizzle, friends in both cities, and a routine of small compromises. For Lily, the biggest surprise was learning to sleep with the sound of waves in a house that smelled of cedar. For Marco, it was learning the arc of winter light and how it made everything quiet and careful. Their love became a collection of small rituals, Sunday markets, handwritten notes left on kitchen counters, and the exchange of scarves at airport terminals.